It's been
He had a 3-hour rehearsal after the show last night.
And then I was here at 6:30 a.m. rehearsing, getting wet very early in the morning, and then running around panicking because everybody was supposed to give a song to the producers about what we wanted to do next week for freestyles, and I didn't have one, and now, then we have to go do a wardrobe now, so it's exciting. Like, we're stoked. We're so excited to be in the final, but now we're like, okay, now we got a plan. Now we got to do it.
I like the way you've just let him do all the worrying.
I just try to calm him down.
She just keeps me like a hot kettle. She's just like, oh, I'm just gonna turn that one down. I'm gonna turn that down. Keep
him calm. Stressing, I'll come up and I'll start doing this. I'll be like,
oh, it's awesome. I stressed out sometimes on purpose.
By the way, did you get dinner last night?
I did. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
She sent me dinner last night, ladies and gentlemen.
Where'd you send him?
Bossa Nova.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't know if you got it.
It was good.
Okay, good.
I'm trying to do a little analysis of what's happening next week. So Tony's been to the finals before. He's dancing with his original partner. This is Val's first time to the finals. And when it comes to the pros, you've been there more than anybody else that's going to be dancing. So what do you know that's going to be an advantage on Monday night?
You know what? It's not, honestly, one thing I've learned about the final is that in a way it's no different than any other week. And if you treat it that way, as far as not psyching yourself out, because that's happened to a lot of people in the past, like where I've seen them, they psych themselves out, and to myself as well, that you just got to treat it like any other week. And then, I mean, with that in mind, you want to do spectacular things, but not to get overly, freaked out about it. And that's about it, honestly, because I don't know. It's hard. It's an interesting question, actually. I don't know if I do know anything else that anybody else knows.
Who's more competitive right now amongst between the two of you? Who wants this more?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I think she is. Listen, I think.
I'm getting pretty competitive.
She's competitive. Listen, when you come, I think everybody is. I think you come this far, you're so close. I think everybody would love to be like, wait, you can actually do it. You know what I mean? We can actually go all the way. So, but with that in mind, though, I'm so proud of this entire season, and so content with what we've accomplished and achieved, and so proud of her that's completely out of your hands. Whatever America decides, we couldn't have done any more than we did. So, hopefully, we can do a little bit more next week and see what happens.
So I know how the pros think. And you're dancing. They already know you're good. He's watching you rehearse in week 2 and week 3 and sees and takes mental notes of all these things you're able to do. What do you want to do on that stage that will have people say, okay, she just topped herself?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
No.
What is that?
Is there a move? Is there something that you've rehearsed just in case you got to the finals?
Honestly, dude, this entire season has been... Any other season, I would say absolutely. We have a few things I've saved just in case that happened. But this season's been different. I've literally gone all out each week with choreography and pushed her and myself. And so right now, it's like an empty little bucket right now. I got to go back and see what we can do.
Last question to you. The other two couples could tell me why they think the mirror ball is within their reach. Why do you think it's within yours?
Why do you think it's within it, or
why do you think you could win it? Right. Why do you think you can take it away? Now, I want to know why you think you can take it away from the other two couples who think they could possibly win too. Don't look at him. I'm making you answer this. Talk from your heart.
Because it means a lot to me. It means a lot more than I try to put on and allow people to know. But I'm a very competitive person at the moment, and getting that far would mean the world to me. So
honestly, this season I've never thought ahead. I've never gone next week I'm gonna. It's always been just next week, one thing, one next to the next, and so they're today they're we need your freestyle song. And today I was I don't have it. I was just worrying about Bhangra. So now that we're here, it's amazing. But she's celebrating, and I'm like this. I'm okay.
I'm not quite celebrating.
Now I'm going like this. I'm going.
I'm kind of it's time to get into the rehearsal studio.
Right? She's already ready to go.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm so wet right now, by the way. I apologize. It's on my pants.
His pants are wet. His pants are wet.
Soaking.
That was amazing.
That doesn't help that statement. I think honestly it's not about thinking about winning or going into the studio and being like, we have to do something good enough to win. It's just about living up to the standard that we've kind of put out so far. And each week we've done, we've made ourselves proud, and that's all you can do, I think.